Welcome back. Welcome back. Midfield pressure in the building once again. Thank you for rocking with me one more time. Please like and subscribe. It goes a long way and it does mean a lot. Okay. We are back with another matchup Monday. Once again, a lot of news around the sports world, and we will dive right into it. Okay, Detroit Tiger fans, you see the shirt today. I'm a lifelong Tiger fan. Cecil Fielder, Jack McDowell, Prince Fielder, obviously Miggy, of course. It is a very, very somber day for us this past weekend with Skubal being traded to the LA Dodgers. I don't know how or why or where this news even came from. I don't understand it. Our GM, Jeff Greenberg, you need to be looked into about what you got going on, because what I don't get is, if you're gonna let him go for nothing, basically you gave Skubal away for 2 red nickels and a diet 8-ounce strawberry flavored cream float Coke Zero. Basically, you got nothing. You didn't even get the Coke, the tall glass Coke with the real cane sugar in it. We got the diet aspartame Coke. We didn't even get the real thing. No disrespect to the 3 prospects, Zaire Hope, River Ryan, and Brady Smith, but you give away a Cy Young winner, Cy Young, 29 years old, in his prime. You give him away for nothing, absolutely nothing. Why don't you just trade him 2 years ago? You could have traded him coming off the Cy Young year. You know you ain't going to pay him anyway. You should have went ahead and traded him then and get the King's ransom. We have 0 sticks in the lineup. Riley Green and Torkelson are not power hitters. McConaughey, I love him. He's a great prospect, but you're going to Ian Kinsler him. We'll probably trade him when he's washed too for nothing. So what kind of message does this send to the team that you're not even caring about them winning? We went to the playoffs last year. Pay Skubal. Put a horse in the stable. Give the guy some hope. Like, okay, we signed this guy. Maybe we should give our all. Now you gave him away for nothing. For Cool Ranch Doritos, and that was pretty much it. I don't even see anything that came out of this trade for us that benefits us whatsoever. At least maybe nobody that had us in a corner, they didn't want to give anything for him anyway. I don't get it. Whatever have you. You should have traded him at the beginning of the year, where you could have asked for a King's ransom for a Cy Young starting pitcher. Now you give him to the LA Dodgers, who are already loaded. They're going to have him sign a contract next year for $300 million. He's going to be the linchpin in their starting rotation with Yamamoto. I don't understand. If they win it this year, they may not re-sign him if they get one out of him, but if they don't, they probably will. He did sound real somber being traded away from Detroit. I feel like he grew up in Detroit, and that is his home. But I guarantee you those tunes will change when he gets that big contract from the Dodgers or whoever else. But very, very emotional day for us. We lost our ace. We lost our linchpin. We lost our cornerstone. Now I don't know what we're going to be at in the playoff race. I mean, we don't have anything to scare anybody anymore. So I'll be surprised if we make it in the postseason. But anyway, moving on for the rest of the news this week. I'm very upset as a Detroit Tigers fan. I hope the rest of you are as well. And maybe you agree with me that we got absolutely nothing out of this trade for a Cy Young. I don't know if I've seen a more lopsided trade ever in the history of baseball. But anyway, so the of course the Dodgers bolster their roster, and also to circle back, he is making his start against the Cubs Tuesday. So we will get to see him in another jersey, which will be very weird for me, but I will try to watch that game. But anyway, circling back to baseball, the Braves bolstered their 8.5 game lead, I think, against the Phillies. The Phillies stink after the All-Star break. I think they've only won 3 or 4 games. Don't know what's going on there. I think their son is also or the GM is the son, or the son is the GM and the dad's the GM or manager or something like that. Some kind of weird thing going on in Philly. Don't know what's happening there. But Luis Garcia was traded from the Nationals to the Yankees mid-game, which is wild. That's so crazy to see guys get traded mid-game like that and have to come off the field. It's so crazy. But anyway, the Rays lead the division over the Yankees still. The Twins and the Guardians are hovering above the top of their respective divisions. So WNBA news next. Also, Aja Wilson is leading Las Vegas to a MVP type caliber season once again. And Caitlin Clark, they are focusing on trying to play her more off ball to get her freed up to make more shots. She did have a triple double, I think, the other night. So she is doing her thing as well. For me, I think Marina Mabry, should probably get some votes or some looks for MVP this year because she is balling in Toronto. She is balling hard in Toronto for sure. Kelsey Plum got traded from the LA Sparks to the Mercury after averaging her highest point per game and assist per game season so far this year. But I don't think the Sparks are going anywhere. I think they know that, so they tried to ship her off for a contender or try to get the most from a veteran player in the latter stages of their career. Moving on to the NFL, Ricky Pearsall, wide receiver from Florida for the 49ers, is out for undergoing a PCL surgery once again. He will miss this season once again. I think he had an altercation. We had a gunshot wound and he got hurt his knee. So we have not even seen Ricky Pearsall play at all as a San Francisco 49er, but a few blips here and there. But he will be out this season. But with that news, they did bring back Deebo Samuel. That will help them out a lot. I think they picked up Mike Evans also as well, so that Deebo will be able to work the middle of the field. They didn't want to pay him the first time, so that's why I got rid of him. So they brought him back on a cheaper deal. Hopefully he'll be able to produce, but he is a little bit older receiver, so we will see how that works out for them as well. Also, Eagle safety CJ Garner-Johnson did suffer a knee injury in practice, or I think it might have been an Achilles or he's strained calf or something like that. So hopefully he will be back to help the back end of that defense out later on. The Lions signed Devin White to a contract. He led his respective team last year. I want to say it was Tampa Bay in tackles last year, so they bolstered their linebacker core, the Lions did. And Baker Mayfield, the drama in Tampa, I don't know what is going on. He is just saying whatever he wanted to say, which we know that's what Baker does anyway. He feels disrespected. He feels like they don't want to sign him to a $50 million a year contract. There are some subpar guys that are making $50 million, including Daniel Jones and Jared Goff. If you look at Baker's stats over the last 3 years, he is right on par with them guys. He's not the A-list guys, but he is right up there with the B-listers. So if he feels like he should be paid, and over the last 3 seasons in Tampa, he has made them compete. So maybe they should pay Baker. I don't know why they are not. I don't know why they're on the fence about it, but very strange situation coming out of Tampa so far this season. We will see if they get the deal done with Baker. Football is back. Thursday night Hall of Fame game, Arizona versus Carolina. I am very, very excited that football is back. It will give us something to watch, just a little smidge. Even if it is a preseason game, it will give us the taste. That's all I need, is a little taste. I can get the entree later, but I just need that taste of football right now. So we'll be back Thursday in Canton, Ohio for the first official game action of the 2026 football NFL season. So it is a lot of key points. A lot of things are going on this week. MLB races are heating up. WNBA is jockeying for position as well. Some more trades are probably going to come about. Free agents are probably going to be picked up for NFL watchers due to injuries or something like that. Jadeveon Clowney re-signed with Houston again. So he's coming back to the team that did draft him. Maybe he will bolster the defensive line, which is already stacked. Houston's defense is crazy, man. I don't know what they're going to do on offense, but their defense is absolutely insane. The defensive line and the back end and linebackers, by the way. The entire defense is great. So, but that is our Monday matchup. Until next time, this is Midfield Pressure. Hold it in the road.